All right, question number 8. Okay, it says which of the following proportions could not be used to determine a number of liters in 14 quarts? So we're looking for the one that is not. That's a big deal. All right, so we have liters in quarts, and then it tells us 1 quart is approximately 946 thousandths liters. So quarts and liters, or if you put it liters and quarts, that's fine too. Whichever one you prefer to do. So if I did quarts and liters, 1 quart is 946 thousandths liters. It says 14 quarts in the problem. And so I don't know this. This is my X, my Q, my P, whichever. Now, the way proportions work is that you can turn them and it's the same proportion. So like if I had this one, and let's say, I'm going to use this domino here. So on top is all of my quarts, and on bottom is my liters, so I'm actually going to turn it like this. Okay? So my X is on bottom. These are my quarts. So I have 1 and 14, and then 946 thousandths. Okay? So is there one that looks exactly like mine? Actually, yeah, the first one looks exactly like mine. So I like that one. I'm going to put a check next to it. That is correct. The next one has the variable on the top and 14 on bottom. So if I turn this, variable on top, 14 on bottom, 946 thousandths on top, 1 on the bottom. That is also correct. Okay, sorry for the glare. This next one has 14 on top and the variable diagonal from it. Now, it doesn't matter what I do, the variable will never be diagonal from there. So this one is actually incorrect because of the location of the variable. Then the last one has the variable on top, the 946 on bottom, variable on top, then 14 on top, this on bottom. They're just switched, but it's okay. I also did mention there was a typo on this one. You got to get rid of that L. I told everybody that in class on test day. Something that also helps is that you want your variable to be across from this number. No matter what proportion I write, like in this one, my variable should always be across from 1, because when I turn it, that never changes. So variables across from 1, variables across from 1, variable is not across from 1. It's actually next to it. Variables across from 1. Yes, that's another thing that you can look at to see if it's correct. So the one that is not a correct proportion would be H.